Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day to everyone. My name is Dr. Muhammad Nufaiz bin Abdul Karim from Siemens Kelantan. Today I will share with you guys about our new innovation, okay, which is tropical microbe PM, agricultural soil enhancer. And before that, I would like to thanks to Siemens Kelantan and University Malaysia and also Paritas Jamaat for funding this project. And therefore, without further ado, I will proceed with the presentation. As you guys know that with the current pandemic COVID-19 and the war between Ukraine and also Russia at the moment have impacting the agricultural production, especially with the wheat production and other kind of food-based industry, where the Ukraine and also Russia one of the biggest wheat exporting countries that cover around 20 or 30% of the wheat production worldwide. And do this in fact totally the food production. At the same time, countries like India have already restricted their wheat exporting, and also Indonesia already banned the export of their palm oil, where it will impacting the global food supply. Therefore, we need to expect increment in the price of the agricultural material products and other kind of food-based product, which is will happen in coming months due to the shortage supply in the market, where it will affect the worldwide food security, especially in poor countries. Thus, with the increment in the price of inputs, okay, feeding material like feedlots, poultry, and other kind of farming inputs like fertilizer, pesticide, and others kind of inputs for farming, will definitely affect the farmers, especially for their cost of productions. Therefore, it will affect totally the agriculture production worldwide, and we will have a serious issue if we will not tackle it immediately. So the solution is there are a lot of solutions. Okay, one of it is we focusing on the alternative agriculture and food-based production. For example, like organic farming, regenerative farming, sustainable farming, and also empower farmer to boost the local agriculture production, to sustain and ensure the food security. And one of the key is to train generation on the indigenous farming knowledge, okay, that we practice by the old generation farmers. And also we cannot forget the technology aspect to improve our agriculture production. So one of it, the solution is the microorganism technology, for example, like effective microorganisms, where the EM, okay, effective microorganism have proven have long track record of effectiveness, okay, where Mr. Toga have begun his experiment since the 1980s to use a lot of microorganism, and then to find out what the best, the benefit microorganism that can impact in terms of agriculture production, rejuvenate the soil fertility, improving soil fertility, and then at the same time increase production vegetables and also other kind of farming yield productions. So that I believe that effective microorganism will be beneficial for human benefits in the futures, and also coming decades, especially during this tough situation, like the case for the penicillin, where it was so impactful, okay, to the human health. Until today, we still depend on these findings. But effective microorganism is have a global market and approximately about 80 million of the sales for the last years, and I expect to reach up to 32 billion in the coming 2028 year 2028. So they have a huge market there, and I believe that EM will be a good choice for these alternative farming, organic farming, also sustainable farming, important requirements. The current method and also pricing, where there are lack of local base of production for the EM, okay, in the country, in Malaysia, especially for tropical microbes. The name of the EM in the countries was importing from overseas, and the price is very high. Some of the farmers can afford and sometimes not suitable with the Malaysian hot and tropical climates. Therefore, it's a very crucial to develop a local based tropical microbe solutions so that we can help farmers in our country to boost their productivity by using these special microorganism technologies. Tropical microbe agriculture soil enhancers, okay, is basically the main motivation is to develop some sort of a bio solution to rejuvenate the soil fertility and improve the probiotic soil, especially in the tropical regions where the most of the soil they have issue with the unbalanced soil pH, too acidic, too dry soil with a lot of organic amendment, and then also have a historical contamination for the field activities that depending on the chemical inputs. Therefore, topical based effective microorganisms are necessary to tackle this issue. So me and my team, we have do some projects and some experiments with with the several ingredients and also using the local tropical soils where we capture the benefit effective microorganism from our local soil in the natural rainforest. So we developed this innovation where we collect all those ingredients, especially tropical soil from big tree and also bamboo trees, where there are numerous beneficial microbes exist underneath it. Especially the bamboo and also big trees. The bamboo trees, the big trees we collect from the, the trees are bigger than humans, and then we collect the soils. So this is advantage and result of this, innovation from the field testing. The innovation shows the result where we spray to the multimedia for the fertigation system. It shows that the cucumber and surgery fertigation show reduction in the fungus attack and then fasten the crop growth with the superior growth capacity, especially the cucumber will have a bigger and also stronger characteristics. Part of that, the biocell we also have used within the chicken coop, where we managed to reduce fall odor and also numbers of flies from the chicken numbers. Part of that, I also have a good testimonial where the farmers have a repeat order from our products, where they supply this technology to the fish, and the fish become more active and with less smell odor from the pond, and then the fish become more healthy and eating very well. So this one is one of the result where the students have done the experiment on the streaming of the lettuce loose leaf, where it shows a better and faster growth when we spray our technology, our innovation, okay, from the bamboo trees, and then he have the screen show the highest measurement of plant weight and solid feed compared to these kind of alternative solutions. This is our team. I'm from Jakarta, and Dr. Amr Wahid from Malaysia, and he's from Thailand. We have vast experience and also knowledge in terms of these organic farmers. And I also like to thanks to Petit for funding this project and their facility in performing our experiment and so projects. So for me, thank you. Anything, you can email me and call me for any further questions. So for me, thank you. Have a good day.